welcome to MCGP Primetime Live. And I'm here with the two MCGP title holders. We have Stephanie Matsos, Miss Canadian Beauty International 2020-2021. And I have Shelby Apola, Miss Teen Canadian Petite Mesoamerica 2020-2021. Before we start, I'd just like to say thank you so much to Nina Ritchie, who has done our makeup and hair, making us so beautiful for tonight. I'd like to thank Maestrado Fashions for providing this beautiful outfit I'm wearing for today. And also, we would like to thank the One King Hotel, or One King Hotel and Suites, for providing us this beautiful suite to do our live show for tonight. So, ladies, how has it been going so far with the photo shoot that we just did today?
It has been absolutely a great time, actually. It's great to be back with our girls that are from the pageant, and it was really fun to get our hair and our makeup done, and it's always fun to put on a fancy dress and look great. And it's just the suite that we've been in has been really accommodating, and everything that we have here, we're truly blessed for sure.
And how about you, Shelby?
I actually enjoyed it, honestly, especially seeing my best friends, Angelica and Stephanie, and also seeing Maya again. And also for the food, the food's so good.
And yes, I'd like to thank also Mel Gallion of FB Foods for catering tonight's event. Thank you so much, FB. And of course, Simplex Media, who has provided the camera work for tonight's event. So thank you so much, Simplex Media, for doing such an amazing job with the photos that during our photo shoot. So ladies, let's talk about the feeding program of Maestrado Fashions. Maybe Stephanie, would you like to talk about this event that we're planning to do to assist the street children in the Philippines?
For sure. Yeah, so MCGP, along with Maestrado Fashions, are providing a feeding program to the children in the Philippines, the street children who are unfortunately less fortunate than some of us, and providing them with I believe it was the sack of rice and a ham, and just for the holiday season, and those who are like I said less fortunate, it's an amazing program that we're doing to make sure that everyone is having a great holiday season, and that they're fed, and just in general, it's just been it's an amazing opportunity that we get to be a part of too. So yeah.
So I'm going to ask Shelby, because Shelby, you've lived in the Philippines and you immigrated in Canada not so long ago. So tell us a life of children who are less fortunate, because I'm sure a lot of people who are watching tonight would like to know more about what's a life of, let's say, someone who's poor, a child who's living on the street, because it's important for people to know why we are trying to push this feeding program.
Yeah, so in Philippines, we have a lot of poor children, these less fortunate, that's what Stephanie said. Basically, you can see them in the streets just asking for money. Everywhere, there's a lot of family, bare families, asking for help, and that's why we're doing this program, just to bring joy, especially this Christmas. Due to COVID, we can't really get it together, so it's just a help for a smile.
Okay, so I'm going to explain further details about this. As you know, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic, it's really hard for a lot of people in the Philippines who are actually living day by day, where they have to work in order to feed their families. And it's not a luxury for all these people. So with that being said, a lot of them are not able to work. And if they don't work for the day, they don't have money to feed their families. So with that being said, a lot of the people are actually suffering right now. And a lot of the people who are most affected are the street children, because they actually are living on the streets with their families, who are living on the side roads or under the bridge. That's how poor these families are. and their parents are usually working, like let's say in a construction job, mixing cement or putting hollow blocks to build a home or a building. But because of the pandemic that's happening, everything is interrupted. And usually the mothers of these children, if they're not housewives, they're usually taking clothes to wash in order to make money. So 10 pesos, 20 pesos, 50 pesos, it's not even enough. It's like 30 cents Canadian. That's how much they get for washing people's clothes. And that is able to support them. But because of the pandemic scare, a lot of people are very adamant to get people to hire extra work, because obviously you don't want inviting people to your home who are living on the street. And because of this, it's really hard for them to have food on the table. So people of Canada, I know that we as Canadians are very generous and we have heart for people. So every single cent makes a difference. And how can you make a difference? By contacting Magistrado Fashions via Facebook and message Kim Magistrado, and there is price range on how you can help, from $20 to even a maximum of $50, which can give one street child and their family a sack of rice, canned goods, and a Christmas meat to share for Christmas. Isn't that something, a very special gift that we can give somebody who is in need, who is less fortunate? So please, please, if you have any money, $5 to $50, it will make a big difference. And I encourage you all, people of Canada, to make this happen. And sa lahat ng mga kababayan ko dyan na nanonood ngayong gabi, kahit nandito kayo sa Canada o sa ibang parte ng mundo, ito ang kilala sa lahat ng mga Pilipino, ang bayanihan spirit, na kilalang kilala tayo bilang Pilipino, even though I was born here and did not experience the right culture of what is it in the Philippines. May pusong Pinoy ako. At sa ganitong sinasabi ko sa inyo, dahil tayo bilang Pilipino ay may pusong mapaggawa, mapagkawang gawa, at may puso na nagmamahal at magtulong sa mga kababayan natin nangangailangan. So, ito lang po ang hamon ko sa mga kapwa ko, mga Filipino here in Canada or anywhere else in the world. Make this happen. Bilang ngayong Pasko, ito ang pinaka-importanting regalo na maibibigay nyo sa mga taong nangangailangan, lalong-lalo na sa mga Pilipino o mga batang Pilipino na nasa lansangan at namumulubi dahil wala silang makain. So, ito lang po ang inihingi ko po sa inyo bilang international public figure. And I think that God has given me this platform as a public figure to encourage all people, not only Filipinos around the world, but the citizens around the world. Because one thing for sure, we belong to one world, and our human race is what is our ethnicity is all about. Whatever color we are, or whatever color of our skin we have, we are all still a human being, and that's what's most important. So I'm asking for your help. And the second that I would like to talk to you about is the frontliners, because we owe a lot from all these people. They're sacrificing their lives in order to save us from this major pandemic. And so I encourage you to go to redcross.ca and make a donation, and they will be willing to match that in any amount that you can do. And the money that you give on redcross.ca is helping all these frontliners to have proper PPEs, proper medication that they need, vitamins to sustain their immune system. because as we know it, they're fighting a battle, a very long battle that is not victorious. And yes, we have vaccines that are coming, but it will take a while in order for everybody to have that vaccination. And not everybody would like to be vaccinated. But we owe to all these people who are working in the front lines to be able to help them, because they're sacrificing their lives in order to save our lives. So please visit redcross.ca and make a donation, because only us who are private citizens can make this happen. And as I mentioned, you don't need to worry about red tape, because everything that you do is all online, and you can make a donation either through PayPal or major credit cards. And I think this is the best Christmas present that we could ever give our fellow Canadians who are working frontliners. And if you are in other parts of the world, go to your local Red Cross website online location and make a donation, because I'm sure every single amount helps. So with that being said, please stay tuned for Shelby, Apola, and Stephanie Matsos as she will go live to talk about the Sisterhood Mentorship Program on the Miss Teen Canada Petite by MCGP Facebook page. And I'm hoping that you will be able to support them and be part of the Sisterhood Mentorship Program. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me, and I really appreciate you spending time with me. And again, thank you so much, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. My name is Maya Santana Pilar, and this is MCGP Primetime Live.